Yeah! You know what time it is, guys. What's up, guys? It's Duncan, Cage Fan here. Bringing you guys a little video update. This time, we're talking about, of course, like I did last year, the Rockstar Energy Drink Mayhem Festival was just announced not even 15 minutes ago on YouTube, the video, all that. This lineup, whoa. This lineup already destroys last year's lineup. It's just, I didn't even think it would be possible, really. Because last year, I mean, come on, we had Slipknot, Slayer, Motorhead, Anthrax. I didn't think we'd actually beat that, but somehow we fucking did. I'll start with the main stage, considering that's the least thing that I kind of want to talk about. We have the two co-headliners, which are, they're both repeats, by the way. We have Rob Zombie and Five Finger Death Punch. I'm fine with Rob Zombie doing this again, but not so much Five Finger Death Punch, considering I think they're the biggest fucking tool bags in metal. But that's just the least of my concerns, really. Yeah, they've been on it twice already. They were on it in 2008 and 2010. I remember seeing them in 2008, and this is when they were actually good. And then 2010, they were just like, whatever. But hey, it's whatever. And then for the rest of the main stage, we had two other bands. We have another veteran from 2008. We got Mastodon returning. Finally! God! This band has been long overdue to play Mayhem again. I kind of wanted them to play last year, but obviously they didn't. But I'm so happy that they're actually back on this tour where they belong. Mastodon, oh, so good. And then, it even gets better. The first band that they mentioned on the main stage, well, that's supposed to be opening the main stage. I don't know if they're going to do the rotating main stage bands at all, but the opening main stage band is none other than the Vikings of Swedish death metal, Amon Amarth. Holy shit! I seriously cannot believe that these guys are going to be on it. I've been dying to see them over the last couple of years, and I finally get my chance. It's insane that they're going to be on it this year. First death metal band, I think, to be on the main stage, to be honest with you. I think, yeah, they're definitely the first band to be on the main stage for Mayhem Fest. First death metal band. Now we're going to get to the Jager Stage. Actually, before that, we're going to go to the Sumerian Stage. We have a band called City in the Sea, which I've never heard before. So, and then there's supposed to be some bands announced for the Sumerian Stage, so I don't even know who's going to play on the Sumerian Stage. If it's nobody I'm interested in, I'm probably going to skip that stage entirely. Now, for the Jager Stage, we have another 3-year veteran. We have Machine Head returning. This time they're headlining the Jager Stage, like they did in 2008. They didn't play it at all, rotating the main stage in 2011. But it's good to see them back. We also have another veteran from 2009's Mayhem, which was For A Cowboy. Thank God, because we got some more death metal on this fucking tour. We also have 3 newcomers on the Jager Stage. We got the Butcher Babies. Yeah, hot chicks. What do you got? Battlecross, fantastic new age thrash metal band, if you will. Awesome band. I knew they were going to be on this tour somehow. And then we got Huntress, which they're kind of like, I don't know. They got a little bit of folk elements, in my opinion, and there's a little hints of King Diamond, Merciful Fate stuff hidden in their music, from what I've heard. So, all in all, the Jager Stage is a pretty solid stage setup. Now for the Musical Institute stage, the last but not least stage on the tour. Headlining that stage, we have Children of Bodom. If you guys remember my video that I made a few years back, I think late 2010, I made a video of like who I think should play 2011 Mayhem. I had Bodom on that list, and it's about goddamn time they're on Mayhem now. I mean, they kind of hinted at it like late last year that they were going to do a huge summer tour in the States, and I figured it'd be Mayhem Fest, because definitely they wouldn't be on Summer Slaughter. So I'm very happy that they're finally on it. Next up, we have 2009 veterans, Behemoth. Yes! I've been waiting for this. I mean, it was confirmed a couple months ago by the band themselves in an interview that they were going to play Mayhem Fest, and now that it's official, I'm more than happy about it, and it's great to see Nurgle back, too. So I haven't seen Behemoth since they were on the last time they were on Mayhem, which was in 2009. I didn't get to see them on the Decibel Tour last year, sadly, because I was broke. And then this next band we have on the Musical Institute stage, Emmure. Now, yeah, you know, I fucking hate Emmure. I don't care for them at all. But they're a deathcore band, and deathcore bands are usually a must for Mayhem Fest. They've had one every year, so why not? I mean, this is just not a band I'm going to watch. And then, my good buddies in Born of Osiris are going to be on this tour. This has been long overdue. They should have been on it in 2011 after the Discovery came out, and boy, it's about fucking time they've been on this tour. I mean, they were supposed to be on the Mayhem Fest cruise lineup that was supposed to happen in December, but that got canceled, obviously, like a day or two after the Mayhem Fest tour last year ended. But it only made sense for them to be on Mayhem Fest this year. So I'm very stoked for them to be on there. And then another band that's going to be on it, I don't really care for, so I'm not going to bitch about it, is Motionless in White. Musically, they're just, I don't really care for them. I just think the whole makeup and look they have is just ridiculous. Why don't they just look like normal people? They're just looking, well, I would say they look like more like Black Veil Brides, but not nearly as queer. But Motionless in White is actually more tolerable than them, so I can say that Motionless in White's kind of a decent pick. I mean, metalcore is also another staple they put in Mayhem Fest's lineup every year. So, yeah. And then another band, a fairly new band called Thrown Into Exile. Haven't really heard much from this band. I've heard maybe one song, which is their song Not Alone. I could dig it. I thought it was pretty good. So, it's a pretty good choice for Mayhem Fest. So basically that's all I gotta say. For the Sumerian Stage, I hope they pick some actually good bands, as opposed to last year, because a lot of the Sumerian Stage wasn't that great last year, in my honest opinion. But if they got, like, I don't know, the Faceless or After the Burial, Veil of Maya, or Periphery, I'd be happy with that, because those bands all rule, and those are the only good bands on Sumerian that I can really think of. Oh, Infold Darkness is really good too. So, yeah, that's basically my whole thoughts on what Mayhem's going to be like this year. This tour is actually coming to Bangor, Maine, which is an hour up north from me. So, I don't have to travel to Mansfield this year. So, for those people in Massachusetts that watch my videos, I'm sorry I won't be at the Mansfield show this year. This will be the first time for me because it's going to be an hour away from me, so I kind of have to go to that one because it's closer and it's more convenient and whatnot. So I'm very looking forward to this Mayhem Fest. The main stage, like I said, is pretty decent, but not nearly as good as what it was last year with Slipknot, Slayer, and Motorhead being all on the main stage. But that's all I really got to say. What were you guys' thoughts on the lineup? Tell me how you think. I mean, I know most people are probably going to shit on all over Emmure, or like Emmure, Five Finger Death Punch fans are going to be all mad at me because I don't like either band and think that they shouldn't be on Mayhem, but I'm not surprised that either of them are. So, I'm going to conclude this video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Keep it metal. I'll see you all at Mayhem.